Now that we've uploaded our content to ManageXR, let's create our first configuration. A configuration defines the content, files, and settings that are distributed to a target device, as well as the end-user experience. Once created, you can apply a configuration to as many devices as you like. Let's get started. From the Configurations tab, you can choose to edit existing configurations or create new ones. Let's create a new configuration by first giving it a name, then clicking the plus sign or pressing enter to move on. Once clicked, you will be brought to the Apps section. Here you will see your entire library of uploaded applications. Click on the apps you wish to deploy to the configuration. If you've uploaded multiple versions of an app, you can select your desired version from the dropdown. With your apps deployed, let's move on to the video section. Upon entering the video section, you will be greeted with a message that reads, "Must be using home screen device experience to launch videos." Don't worry, we can still add videos and we'll be setting up our custom home screen in a few moments. For now, select any videos you wish to deploy. Next, let's move to the WebXR Links tab and select any links we wish to feature on our home screen. If you have any files you'd like to deploy to your device's file system, you must first enter the file path of the folder where you'd like your files to go. Next, simply click and drag the file to the destination folder you just created. When building a configuration with ManageXR, you can assign a list of Wi-Fi networks to your device's list of remembered networks. From the Wi-Fi Networks tab, select which network credentials you wish to deploy. Next, we're going to tailor the end-user interface. Go ahead and click the Device Experience tab. You can customize your device experience in three ways. The default device menu option will allow you to access your apps and files using the device's default menus. With this setting, you will see apps installed through the default system and the apps configured through ManageXR. The second device experience setting is kiosk mode. You can select a single app to launch immediately after turning on or rebooting a device. Your device will be locked to this app and will not be able to access native device menus. Finally, we have the ManageXR home screen. With this setting, you can replace the default system menus with a customizable home screen, effectively locking your device to your approved apps, videos, and links. Here you can see a preview of what your home screen will look like inside the VR headset. The settings below allow you to customize it further. The VR Content tab lets you select which deployed apps, WebXR links, and videos are visible on your home screen. If you hide any content, it will stay installed on your device, but will hide it from view inside the home screen. Next, you can assign each piece of content a category, allowing you to filter your home screen by that category. In the Settings display menu, you can choose which setting buttons will appear on the toolbar at the bottom of your home screen. Some settings only apply to specific device models, which is notated below the setting itself. A setting that applies to all devices is the Admin Settings menu. Here, you can customize a unique PIN that will give you access to additional admin settings from within the headset. To see a complete list of these settings, check out the documentation below. You can drop in your branding from the Logo and Background tab, select 360 background images from our list of curated options, or even upload your own 360 background images. Now that we've carefully selected our VR content, settings, logos, and backgrounds, it's time to add the finishing touches by choosing a color scheme from our default themes, using our slider selection, or entering your company's hex color codes. Selecting necessary device settings is the final part of building a configuration in ManageXR. Here, You can apply settings that secure your hardware, standardize device settings, and deploy specific firmware versions for certain devices. To see a complete list of these settings, check out the documentation below. Now that we've set up a configuration, it's time to save it and deploy it to some devices. You can apply configurations in bulk directly from the device list page. As soon as a device's configuration is updated, it will immediately begin to sync with the latest changes. If the device isn't online, it will sync with its configuration as soon as it comes online. And if you update this configuration at a later date, those changes will immediately be pushed to all devices using that configuration. Thanks for watching. To learn more about what you can do in ManageXR, check out our help documentation at help.managexr.com.